So today I wanted to give y'all a quick video on something that I've been waiting for a while for the C6 Corvette, especially for the automatic owners. So I've been looking for a better paddle shifters for the Vette for a while. Now I have had a few that work great. I had made my own. Look at my previous videos. I made some out of using some adapters I bought off eBay, and then I made it work with some MK7 custom MK7 Golf R paddles. They were great. They had a really nice feel. But I noticed over time how I did them, the adapters were made. They were, and there's not no shade against the guy to make them. They work great, and it was also because I had to do some custom stuff to make them work too. The adapters were 3D printed, and the material that's made out of, I guess, over time they got brittle and it cracked. So what happened was my paddles I was using one day, and they just slipped off. The screws, I thought the screws got loose, but I found that actually where they were screwed into, it cracked in that area. So I was looking for something. I was looking for either getting some more adapters, doing it again, using the same paddle shifters I had, or I saw people on YouTube showing off these these magnetic paddle shifters, and I'm like, man, I wish they made some for the Vette. So back in December, I was just doing some research, and I found out when I went on eBay, they actually made some for the Vette, and I was like, oh. So I quickly, now the only thing was they came from China, so I quickly went ahead and said, you know what, let me buy these. So I bought them as soon as I saw them, bought them. I bought them on the 13th, December 13th. They claimed they got shipped. They were out for delivery December 21st. That was the last update I got for those paddle shifters. So, long story short, I went to Chicago for family. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they came in when I was gone. I got back, they still wasn't here. So by that time, it was January 3rd. So I said, you know what? Found out that this is a big shout out to Street Driven Performance. I found out they were selling them. They were $40 more, and I said, let me order them. And I asked them how soon it take to get here. Literally, I ordered them Saturday I ordered them that same night I got back from Chicago. I ordered them the 3rd. It was a Saturday. I got them on Wednesday. So shout out to Vladi at Street Driven Performance for the fast shipment. I actually found out he's in the DFW area, so it was like a 2-day shipment. But yeah, so long story short with that, we'll get into that one. I might have some more for sale because the original, the guy I bought them from, he has them available from a U.S. warehouse that he said he can ship them quickly. I'm trying to see about getting a refund, but if he doesn't, I just get the pair that originally was sent, and I just put them out for sale. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, let's start off with the review. So I'm gonna do an open box. How this is gonna go is gonna be open box, showing y'all what they look like, and then we're gonna do an install video as well. That's probably gonna be tomorrow. So stay tuned for that too. But let's open the box. I already took everything out to open. I already looked at them, but I'll show y'all guys what they look like. So ignore this. This is something I put in the box. Well, yeah, first off, like I said, shout out to Street Driven Performance for the fast shipment. So when you look at these, really, they got a few options. I opted for the matte carbon fiber look. They're really nice off the top. Like this is what I like about them. When you click them, really nice click, really nice. I'm a person that always likes, I'm function over form. I like feel. I can look at things all day. They can look great, but they don't feel good in my hand. I prefer buttons over like touch screen. Touch screen might look better, but I like feel. I like the touch button. I like to turn knobs. So that's just me. I'm a function person. So you can see here, they have a really nice carbon fiber look to them. Carbon fiber all the way around. Really nice. So they come with also these as well. They come with another set of if you want to go with something a little smaller, you got these as well to put on there as well. So like I said, really nice kit. for the price. I think they were right at $200. Only other options I had was the ones that the guy originally made. I still forget his name, that made the original paddle shifter mod. I think they was like 140, 150 on eBay. So these are a little bit more money, but they have a better feel. They look better. I mean, you can't go wrong with going with these. So this is also, this is the con of this kit. There are absolutely no instructions on what you need to do to put these in. So that's why I'll make a video showing the install process, because there's absolutely, I can show you, I can go through this whole box. So these are the paddle shifters. There are no instructions in here. There are no instructions. So it's kind of like you're on your own when you install these. So I will do my diligence and do the install for you guys, and we will get on that probably tomorrow. I'll put this all together in one video, and then we can go from there. So, but yeah, let's get into it. I gotta finish a few things up today before I actually get to this. I gotta do my transmission cooler. I gotta put a thermostat bypass in there because it's working too efficiently when it's cold. So we're gonna do that first. Once I'm done with that, we're gonna install these. So, but I'll keep you guys in the loop.
All right, guys. So today we're about to get to pulling this steering wheel out so I can start putting my things in. So first thing you want to do is disconnect the battery. So you can use a few things. I prefer to use a Allen key. And what you want to do is you want to, oh shit, hold on, I got the wrong size. Get an Allen key. I would say get you a flat end one because it's a little bit more manageable. So what you're trying to do is just get them pins. You're gonna reach towards the end, the thing out. God damn it, I hate this shit with a passion. No matter how many times I take this steering wheel out, it never gets any easier. Shit, there we go. So I got the one side out. You gotta go kind of like at a diagonal. You gotta feel for it, but once you get it, you'll get it out. But once I get the airbag out, what you gotta do to get the thing out. So you wanna get you a flat. I don't have my flat head with me, but you wanna either, if you can't get the flat head, just find a way to notch it out. There's these two clips here. I broke mine. That might be why my airbag light's on. I'm not sure, but we'll find out later. But once you get that out, this can be a pain in the ass. Sometimes you might have to use a puller to get this out. The last two times I had to do that, I had to use a puller. But this is a 21 millimeter socket. I just zip it out with my impact. I'm gonna go grab my impact to zip that out. All right, so I got my old trusty Duwak impact right here. This shouldn't be on that tight. Sometimes I could wiggle it and it'll come out. Most of the time it doesn't, so I'm gonna have to get my puller, of course, unfortunately, because it's pretty much jammed to the damn thing. So I'm gonna get my puller, pull this out, I'll be back. All right, guys, I was able to get it off. I didn't need a puller. All I had to do was give it a wiggle, and then tap, and it came out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. And we're gonna take it in the house and figure out how to put these damn things on. So.
So my microphone is disconnected. As you can see, I got the one side on here. Very nice. So 2 things to be aware of. One, it is a little of a pain to get the screws in. But if you see right here, the screws there, these are the 2 screws here. The top screw is a threaded screw. So you just gotta line it up and thread up at the top. The bottom one has a nut on the back. You can see the screw right there. So if you got that screw, once you get that screw on, just push it and then tighten it up. Now, the thing I don't like about these screws, they are a little too short. They don't even hit the nylon part. So I would recommend if you're gonna do it the right way, put a longer bolt in there. That way you won't have any issues with it. But this side is done. You can see that side's good to go. I'm gonna go to the other side now. I think I found something out that I want you guys to be aware of, and this is what I'm going to do. I know why this only has 2 pins versus this having three wires. It's because this is only made to go one direction. On the stock ones, if y'all remember, you can upshift and downshift. I forgot about that. These are set to go one way. So what you're gonna have to do, most likely, is you're gonna have to, before you put your airbag back in, you're gonna have to put it in manual mode, and you're gonna have to plug this in either on this one or this one to figure out which one is the right one. Because if you don't, you put the airbag back on and you don't put it on the right way, there's going to be a chance that it's going to be going the wrong way, and you got to take the airbag back out. So to avoid y'all having to take the airbag back out before you even put that nut back in, do that first. All you got to do is just take the steering wheel things off and swap them. But let me go ahead and get this one. I just wanted to give y'all a PSA, but let me get this one on, and then when I get this on out, we'll come back. So I got the steering wheel in. Steering wheel wasn't that difficult to put in. You just wiggle it on, push it on. This is a plug-and-play steering wheel, meaning you're going to have to plug it in and you're going to have to play with it to figure out which way is correct. Because when I first put it in, my paddles didn't work at all. So what I had to do was I had to play around with both sides of the connectors, the left side, which has the 5 pins, and the right side, which has the 2 pins. And as I said earlier, the 5 pin is what sends the control power to shift up and shift down. What happened on this when I first initially put it in, it was backwards. There's no, or it don't tell you the exact orientation on how the wires should be. So what I had to do is I flipped the 5 pin one around, and I flipped it around and it started working. But like I said before, you got 2 pins for the one you get, but on your factory one, you got a 3 pin. You push it forward, it shifts up a gear. You push it backwards, it goes down a gear. On these, you just got right and left. So because of that, that's why you have 2 pins, and the factory one has 3 pins. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to play around with it, because if you got it the wrong way, what's gonna happen is if you press up, it can go down. So all you're gonna have is 2 downshifts. You're not gonna be able to upshift. So what you're gonna do is, like I said, put it in S mode, put it in the manual mode, and you're gonna have to press up just until you got the right orientation. It's not that hard to do. Just do it and get it, and just do it, figure it out. Once you figure it out, you can close everything back up. put the steering wheel back up, and you should be good to go. Very nice look at night. I got my headlight flashing on it. You see like the reflective carbon fiber look off the back of it. Very nice feel. I was actually questionable about the feels. I thought I would like the aluminum better, but man, this feels good when it's in the car. This alone is great. I'm impressed. Will I say this mod is worth it? I'm going to say yes. I say go for them. They're a little more money than the ones you can buy on eBay. They feel better. They got a really nice click to them. They feel good in your hands. The click alone, this is so satisfying. Just that alone, that click is so satisfying. It feels sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna come apart if I push on it too hard. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here, guys. I'm gonna say my review on them. I say if you spend $150 to $180 on them, you can get them from Street Driven Performance, or you can get them from if you look other places, you might find them too for a little cheaper, but it's gonna take longer to get here. So yeah, I say for me, man, this is a good move to make. So I'm gonna end this here. Don here checking out.